This is Kieran Gibbons for Gibbons Talks Boxing here in St Joe's Boxing Club, Newport. I'm joined by James Atkins. How are you today, James?
All right, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Good, yeah.
You're 2-0 in your professional boxing career. How do you assess, or how do you look back on your two fights and your progression so far?
It's all just learning curves. Do you mean the learning fights? I feel like obviously I'm progressing, I'm getting better. So yeah, just learning fights at the moment.
So what can you tell us about those first two contests you've had for people who haven't watched them, who weren't there to watch them on the night?
Well, I tried to bring the entertainment factor, try to keep all my crowd happy, make them want to come again. Yeah, try and put on a good show for everyone.
And what was that progression like from the amateur ranks with a vest on to the pro ranks just with no vest, smaller gloves?
I think I prefer it. Well, I do prefer it. It's a lot more... I'm going to explain, like amateurs, like a bit of a game of tag kind of thing. It's like touch, 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 touch. But in the pros, of course, you can get hurt, like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Did you have any apprehension stepping in the boxing ring as a pro fighter?
No, like, obviously I put the work in here. I'm sparring with good boys. So, I don't think Tony would put me in there if he never thought I was ready. So, yeah.
You mentioned your trainer there, Tony Borg, one of the best boxing trainers in Wales, or one of the best boxing trainers in Britain, or the world even. I mean, what's it like having Tony in your corner and here in the gym teaching you and pointing out the things you need to learn to become a top fighter?
Well, I couldn't ask for better, really. Like, do you mean like the stable of boys we got here, we're all around the same weights. So I'm getting brilliant sparring like every day. So, yeah, brilliant.
And what's Tony like as a trainer? I mean, I've been watching Tony train boxers for about 10, 15 years or so. So what's he like from a boxer's point of view?
He's straight up. Like, do you mean if you're not doing something right, you're doing something wrong, he'll tell you straight up. He won't beat round he'll tell you. He's straight to the point, which is what I like. So, yeah.
And sometimes the training here seems pretty brutal.
Yeah, it is. Definitely. That's what you want. Take you to places, like, take you to dark places, so you feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
And what's the motivation for you to keep on going, to push yourself through that pain barrier every time you step in this gym? Because you know every time you come in here, it's going to be a painful experience.
I don't know, just to get better, basically. Like, I'm addicted to progress. So, yeah, progression, I'm addicted to it, so, yeah.
And you touched on it earlier as well. You're in a gym with guys like Gavin Gwynne, British champion, Lee Selby, trained here, world champion, Andrew Selby, Olympian, Gary Buckland, a former British champion, the list goes on. Yeah. I mean, what's it like sharing a gym with guys like that? It's
good, because like when I'm, like for example, I'm sparring the likes of Gavin, obviously when I come up against boys, my third fight coming up, like they're not going to be anywhere near the level of what Gavin is, so like if I'm getting good rounds in with him, then I'm more than ready.
Watching Gavin on TV, he must be an absolute nightmare to box, because he's just relentless. Is that what he's like in sparring as well?
Yeah, he takes you to the trenches. Do you know what I mean? He takes you to a dark place, like, which is what you want. Do you know what I mean? Like just as you're say dying down, getting tired, he starts turning it on. So yeah, he's a machine.
And now, who's the hardest spar you've had since being here? Would you say?
Oof. I've had a few. Do you know what? I've had some good spars with all the boys here. I've had some hard spars with Gavin, Rashid, Jordan, all the boys here, yeah. Probably Gavin, though. We've had some wars, yeah.
So, James, when can boxing fans see you in action again?
I'm boxing the 18th of Feb, so about 4 weeks away it is. I think it's 4 weeks tomorrow, I think. Yeah. Or 4 weekends tomorrow, yeah.
And I believe that's in the Vale in Cardiff? In
the Vale, yeah, on Penarth Road.
And how do fans get hold of you for tickets for that?
Just message me on any of my socials, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm happy to get a ticket to drop to them.
And what's your handles on your social media, just so fans know?
My Instagram's Mr. James Atkins 01, and then it's my Facebook's James Atkins.
So this will be your third fight. I presume, I haven't looked at your opponent yet, but I presume it'll be a journeyman type opponent, a guy who's probably had more losses than wins. Yeah. What things are you looking to learn on the 18th?
It's just like another progression fight, you know what I mean? Like another winning, it's all learning at the moment. Like I'm happy just to get rounds in, and yeah, just all learning fights at the moment.
And what's the boxing dream for you? What's the big ambition? What's the top of the mountain in your boxing career, would you say?
Do you know what? Like, It's hard to say. Like, obviously, we all want titles. Do you know what I mean? We all want to be financial stable. But I'm just taking it as it comes. Do you know what I mean? Of course, get this fight in, maybe a 6th rounder next, and then hopefully chance for a Welsh title.
And for any young pro boxer, sponsorship is vital. It's a massive help to you, and I believe you've got a number of sponsors you want to thank.
Yeah, my mate down at RO Fitness, J&H Clothing, which does all my kits, Porth Bullies, Jen Canine Supplies. Who else am I forgetting?
I'll just scan down your top there. So there's all James's sponsors. You can see them there. And do you just explain what these sponsors mean to you and how they help you?
Well, they help me get through camp. Of course, I got like one of my J&H. He helps me with all my clothing, my kitted for training or for like my fight tops. My mate down in RO, he helps me with my nutrition, making it easy to make weight. They'll help me whether it comes to like training, my kit, everything, medicals. Like I couldn't really do this without them. So I thank them a lot. Yeah.
Okay then, James, good luck for the 18th. Hope to watch you put up a good performance on, and be interested to see how your career progresses, mate.
Thank you very much.